teams acclimated to it.
And we've seen that time and time again here, Lee, of teams just taking a while to get used to it.
Yeah, spacing is different, you know.
Good ball, here's shot to goal! Vinny Dantas off the boards from Donatelli, and quickly it's 1-0 Blast. Nothing Blast.
That's a prime example right there. So it's a bad back pass by the SeaWolves, but once again, the spacing was off. I think it's so small that the counter was on, and it's in the back of the net by Vinny before you realize what's happened.
So Dantas picks up his 4th goal of the season, and for Tony Donatelli, his 2nd assist of the year. 56 seconds into this one, the Blast lead at 1-0.
That's such a weird bounce off those boards there. Is clearly they thought it was, you can see on the replay here, it clearly looked like it was going to come out on a sharper angle and stuck along the boards there. Dantas knowing his home field, knowing where the ball was going to be.
Absolutely.
Quick 2-on-1 here. Here's Thomas. Thomas in, and a great play from behind, that time defensively by Luis Mota to prevent a chance there for Thomas.
We got to get a shot off at that point, though. He's got to realize somebody's behind him. He's either got to play that ball back post or get his shot off.
Chance again. Thomas turns, shoots. Sliwa right there to make the save. As again, this time Jeremy Raley with some pressure. Again, Sliwa. Blaster just smelling blood right now. Steal. Shot. Oh, big time parry over the glass. Sliwa sharp there on the long distance shot by Mello.
Vinny Dantas not.
Who gathers and turns for Thomas now. Jamie with a run. 3-on-3, finds Kalu near side or far side in the box. Shot, goal! NDI from Kalu, and it's 2-0 Blast.
I got to tell you, Jamie Thomas is.
Oh, and it's 2-0 Blast.
I got to tell you, Jamie Thomas is creating that. So he's playing balls in and then making runs and dragging defenders with him.
It's just a great ball by Thomas.
Absolutely, it's a ball. He's dragging runs into the box. I think the Blast needs to do a little bit more of that. Their spacing is too far from their midfield to their forwards. So their runs are, there's too great of a distance between the forwards and the midfielders when the forwards are getting the ball.
Well, you identified that early. He's talking about the runners. Again, NDI through the box with no. Dantas took it away from Da Silva, but Sliwa took it away momentarily. Here's Dantas again, leaves it far side. Shot and a goal! Juwan Pereira! It's 3-0 Blast.
That is a great finish, right over the shoulder, far post. That's a tough shot.
Well, how about the patience there from Vinny Dantas? Received the ball unmarked, but defenders nearby, and instead of taking the shot himself, he makes one more pass here, unselfishly, kicks it over.
Yeah, the defender was just too far off Vinny, and Vinny basically could pick and choose whether he wants to turn and hit it, turn and lay it off.
2 goals for the Blast in 40 seconds. NDI and Pereira. Pereira picks up his first goal of the season. Came in with 5 assists, picks up the goal here to add to that. And for Vinny Dantas, assist number 2 on the season for the Blast.
Screaming at the official face-to-face there afterwards, unhappy. And he was warned one more time, and he's going to be in trouble. The official was not having that, but Tapia still jawing back and forth at him.
2 goals in 12 seconds, 3 goals in 52.
Still jawing back and forth at him.
2 goals in 12 seconds, 3 goals in 52 seconds. And just like that, the Blast.
Mitts on it.
That's got to be a card.
Wait, it is. Was that Schmerman, right?
They haven't awarded the card.
Well, I'm sure they'll straighten it out. Here we go. Of course, when you get penalty kicks, it makes it that much easier. There's the goal. Dantas puts it home. Second goal of the night for Vinny. It's 5-0 Blast.
Yeah, you're going to see this strike. Sliwa wanted nothing of this ball.
5-0 Blast.
Yeah, you're going to see this strike. Sliwa wanted nothing of this ball. Thinking about his family and future children.
That's a good piece.
That's a missile.
I don't know, I think I might have had that one. It's one of my favorite things going in goal is 6 attacker.
13:21, time of the goal. The field pass and a goal! Sam Guernsey, 6-0 Blast.
What a nice strike, because that took a little bit of a bounce right before it got to him to technique to keep that down was fantastic. Because that took a little bit of a bounce right before it got to him. The technique to keep that down was fantastic. That is way too easy.
So you talk about that, Lee, and the coaching coming off the bench as Vinny Dantas was motioning to NDI, telling him where to move and how to make that run to create that opportunity for Guernsey. As Vinny Dantas was orchestrating that from the bench, signaling the big forward where to move to on that play. Great job coaching from the bench.
Yeah, that's poor defending by Orlando. Two defenders went with NDI, and obviously.
What are you thinking if you're Peter Sliwa right now?
I know if I'm sitting in those seats, I'm a little worried.
There's a goal.
He's getting a lot of action.
Up under the bar. Dantas the hat trick for the blast. And the blast. Dantas the hat trick for the blast. And the blast lead it 7-0.
You know what? Well deserved for Vinny. You know, getting up and down the field. Your teammates appreciate that. When you're a forward and you're getting back and blocking shots, you get rewarded with a PK.
How do you? That's unstoppable. I mean, right up under the bar.
Yeah, listen. I mean, from that close with that pace, I was just joking before. Obviously, if the ball doesn't hit you, you have a good guess to get the ball.
Battling Cruz, and finally Cruz able to win it. Sliwa gets away. Dantas steals. Dantas through two defenders. Pereira shot, saved by Sliwa as he got the hand down, and he just kind of shakes his head as he gets. Oh, there's one. Nice shot and a goal. Alvarez puts it home. There goes the shutout.
Yeah, Adriano's not going to be happy about that one.
Timeout on the floor.
Not turn off doing the right things every single time.
Oh, here's a shot and a goal. Great setup by Hoxie. Donatelli runs through, and the blast answer, it's 8-1. It's 8-1. Message received. Great ball here. Great run by Donatelli with the left foot.
Was that going in, Foxy? Did Donatelli snipe one?
No. It was wide.
Okay.
God, no.
It's a great pass.
Nope, you're right. Going too far. But for Donatelli, you see the celebration here as he goes under the shirt and a little baby notice up there, sending a message up to the crowd. It was not waiting offensively. They're not creating possessions in the offensive end.
2 on none. Dos Santos. Dantas and a goal. Number 4 for Dantas. Hope he's okay. Blast lead at 9-1.
Jimmy Thomas is down on the defensive end. He's holding his leg down. He's grabbing at the knees, so we'll see what happens there.
Replay as Dantas gets to the far post and puts it home.
Yeah, Vinny had to work for that one. A little bit too heavy here on the pass, but honestly, he probably had to put that kind of weight to get it by the sliding defender. Absolutely, and listen, championship teams want to kill teams.
There you go, there's a goal. I believe a deflection in front. Cruz gets it, and just like that, Orlando's on the board.
You know, they're doing exactly what I'm sure their coach wanted them to do. They're doing exactly what I'm sure their coach wanted them to do. They're coming out with a little bit more energy. They've now put 3 balls in the box in the first, 30 seconds here.
Cruz from Alvarez. For Cruz, his first being towards the Orlando bench. Maybe got kicked in the foot there.
Yeah, I think Kalu swung to get the ball and just missed the ball.
On far side. His pass backwards is stolen away, and a good lead pass for Pereira. Look at the speed by Juwan. Juwan in, cross, NDI can't get a foot on it. Crosses back far side, and it goes through everyone.
Great job by Pereira to get that
ball with some pressure by Dos Santos. Finds Alvarez with some room. Quick touch goes around, shot off the glass, board's no good, and then how did Van Zelle get back in front to make that save?
He was 5 feet away, and then he was on the ball. I don't know.
From the top of the box, shot instead, rebound and a goal! NDI says just keeps going, and he scores from the box to make it 10-2.
Yeah, a little unfortunate for the keeper. He makes the save, but he doesn't pair.
Thomas on the floor again, but he's going to get up here, and it's going to be a foul on Orlando. Melo presides here, two-man wall. Mota. Dos Santos battles the double team, gets it for Donatelli. Cruz a drive and a goal off of Raley. Eduardo Cruz puts it home, his second goal of the third quarter. Eduardo Cruz puts it home, his second goal of the third quarter, 10-3. Well, the SeaWolves just overloaded that whole side. Their whole team was in the corner.
Yeah, it was one of those where, you know, guys are just battling in the box, in the corner, and the ball pops out and ends up popping out to one of their guys.
The ball back. Dantas. Good cut. Shot, goal. Oh, come on. Vinny Dantas, number 5, and it's 11-3.
And it's
11-3.
And that is just got to be disheartening for Orlando, right? Because to be honest, they're in really good shape there. That's just individual talent.
Look at this cut.
It's one guy beating two guys, and then really finding the back post. That's a great finish.
13:29 the time of the goal. 11-3 blast. That's just not fair.
So this will be a test of character here for Orlando. They've come out and had a really good quarter so far. Does that goal dishearten?
Pressure by Melo. Here's Sinclair with a good pass. Schmerman. His drive, another save. Rebound and a goal. So Vanzella gets the first one, but Sinclair right there to put home the rebound. And a power play goal, the first one of the season for Orlando. Put home the rebound. And a power play goal, the first one of the season for Orlando. It's 11-4 blast.
First one of the season for Orlando, and the first one given up by the Blast this year.
Well, nothing you can do there. Give up that rebound.
Well, it's kind of interesting because it ties back to the conversation.
Take him back. Good steal by Alvarez. Alvarez turns and scores!
Go.
Nifty footwork by Alvarez, his second of the game. Nifty footwork by Alvarez, his second of the game. It's 11-5.
Alvarez has created some problems individually. He's very skillful one-on-one.
I thought he was going to pass this, but instead, he got to the middle of the field and created a good angle for himself and scored.
He has, but
Jamie Thomas picks up his first goal of the season. Ball cleared to the yellow. Raley turns, and Jeremy 3-on-2. Cuts it for Melo. Melo drags it off the boards in front. Shot, a goal! Jeremy Raley puts it home. And it's 13-5 blast. Nice work there. Look at that drag by Melo, the left foot off the boards, and Raley takes full advantage.
so I just bumped into Hoxie back here.
So Andrew Hoxie's here in the arena.
Andrew Hoxie is in the arena. He's watching the game. He's got a
Dantas has 5. NDI now, shot, saves Sliwa, rebound. Donatelli scores! Just not fair. Donatelli from a sharp angle. From NDI, it's just not fair. Donatelli from a sharp angle. From NDI, it's 14-5.
Okay, if there's one thing I'm working on, if I'm Coach Chris in practice, is you've just given up a goal. Now you cannot give up another goal for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Like high intensity. How many goals have been scored back to back? Within 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
I believe it's the 4th time in the game the Blast